First, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Rui Hachimura has been one of the Lakers' standout players, surprising with solid performances and high scoring. He has been the subject of several trade rumors, and after the trade deadline, he has improved a lot, putting pressure on the Lakers to make a decision. Will Rui Hachimura be traded in the summer? There are several teams interested in Hachimura, and one of them is the biggest rival, the Los Angeles Clippers. Rui Hachimura is changing the narrative that followed him to the trade deadline, entering the 2024-2025 NBA season. The narrative surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers was that they'd need to trade an important player to make a meaningful upgrade. The two players and contracts most commonly mentioned in those speculative discussions were Rui Hachimura and Austin Reaves. Reaves is showcasing all-star potential, which has justified the Lakers' refusal to trade him. And Hachimura is beginning to prove too valuable to move in his own right. Hachimura has been an enigmatic figure throughout his NBA career. Flashes of brilliance while starring for Japan in international play have implied that he has untapped potential to explore, but he's thus far struggled to combine volume with efficiency. If Hachimura's recent form is sustained, it would be fair to argue that an inability to consistently and efficiently produce is no longer an issue. Hachimura has turned a corner, accumulating averages of 18.2 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 2.5 three-point field goals made on 55.6% field goal shooting, 43.1% from three, and 76.0% from the free throw line over his past 10 appearances. He scored at least 20 points in 6 of those 10 games, posting at least 17 in the others. As a result, Hachimura is beginning to back the Lakers into a corner in which they'll need to seriously consider how reasonable it would be to trade him this summer. Rui Hachimura isn't quite untradeable, but he's getting there. The reason many speculatively believe the Lakers might consider trading Hachimura this summer is simple. The 27-year-old is a prototypical forward for the modern era whose quality, on both ends of the floor, provides reason to believe rival executives could be open to acquiring him. Equally important is the fact that Hachimura will make an expiring salary of $8.26 million for the 2025-2026 season, which could prove invaluable in a potential move for an impact player. On one front, the Lakers could flip Hachimura's expiring contract for a player who they decide is a better short-term or long-term fit. On another front, Hachimura, Max Christie, and Gabe Vincent are in line to make a combined $43.5 million in expiring salaries, meaning Los Angeles could use those figures to facilitate a trade for an all-star. The reality facing the Lakers in 2024-2025, however, is that Hachimura may actually be more valuable on the court than he is on the negotiating front. Hachimura has become a constant source of energy for a team that, early in the season, struggled to find it on defense. He's played with impressive intensity in every phase, including an increased focus on spacing the floor, attacking closeouts, and crashing the offensive glass. It's been a tone-setting effort for a team that has an abundance of talent, but spent much of the season searching for the proverbial glue guys to create cohesion. With a trio of Dorian Finney-Smith, Hachimura, and Jared Vanderbilt, the Lakers now have 3 forwards who can provide impactful minutes, which could prove invaluable for a team that plans to play through the playmaking of Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reaves. Much could change between now and the offseason, but Hachimura is on his way to securing a long-term future in Los Angeles if he sustains his current form. J.J. Reedick credits Rui Hachimura for his outstanding game against the Nuggets. While it was a team win, head coach J.J. Reedick was sure to single out Rui Hachimura for his performance in the victory. At one point during the series of losses the Lakers suffered against the Nuggets, the meme of Hachimura being the answer defensively against Nikola Jokic was born. It was a short-lived solution that was hardly a solution at all. However, in a full-circle moment, it was Rui who had the opening and predominant defensive responsibility on Jokic in Saturday's win in Denver. It was certainly a team approach defensively against Jokic, even when Rui was in the game with a host of players swarming him each possession. But after the game, head coach J.J. Reedick specifically singled out Hachimura, saying, "I thought Rui was outstanding. He was a warrior tonight, a warrior." Reedick continued, "All the guys that had primary turns on him. LeBron at one point, Vando for sure, setting the tone with his physicality, DFS as well, and then any time a small got switched on to him, we stuck with what we were trying to do and had to live with some things. But that's what we were willing to live with." Considering how much they've struggled against Jokic in recent years and how drastically different their team looks now, that was a remarkably impressive display. It was an all-hands-on-deck approach, but the team pulled it off. Reedick also acknowledged how well the team performed in the locker room postgame, which the team tweeted out on Sunday. While Rui deserves the praise, multiple Lakers stepped up, including Jared Vanderbilt, who had the most impactful foul-riddled 7-minute stint of the season. LeBron and DFS also had successful stretches against Jokic too. In all, It was arguably the best win of the season and the best performance of the season. While it's not possible for them to bring that level of execution on a nightly basis in the regular season, it does show what they could be capable of in a playoff series. If they can perform at that level in the postseason, Reedick wants Luka Doncic to control the offense for the Lakers. The Lakers have a new offensive hub, and his name is Luka Doncic. The Luka Doncic era has just begun in Los Angeles, but it's already been electrifying. The Slovenian phenom finally had his first breakout game on Saturday, scoring 32 points. In a win over the Nuggets, it was the first time you could see what he'll look like once he adjusts to his new team. Luka looked like Luka, jawing at officials and fans, knocking down three-pointers and dazzling the Denver crowd with his assists. Before the season began, head coach Reedick noted that he wanted Anthony Davis to be the Lakers' offensive hub. Now, with a D gone, it sounds like Luka will be that player moving forward. Luka needs to be the guy that controls the offense in Brown and AR, because we're going to stagger everybody. They're going to have their times to be on the ball. But all three of those guys are very intelligent basketball players, Reedick said after the win. We can create mismatches. We can get teams in the blender a lot of times. That's how we were able to generate some great looks in the first half. Bill Simmons says the Lakers 800 pounds big for can bully any team in the league. Bill Simmons praises the Lakers' physical dominance, elite defense, and superstar duo as title contenders. Bill Simmons believes the Los Angeles Lakers are an unpredictable force in this year's NBA title race, citing their sheer size and physicality as a unique advantage on his latest podcast. Simmons emphasized how the combination of LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Rui Hachimura creates an overwhelming physical presence that can dominate opponents. They just have size and physicality that I think you saw it against the Celtics. They bullied the Celtics. Now, slightly different team, but when they have Rui, LeBron, and Luka all together, those are like 800 pounds of dudes, Simmons said. The number one thing is just always having Luka or LeBron out there, one of the two, or both. I think it's just really hard to play them. You don't have a moment like you had with the Knicks today, where Brunson has to sit down and it's like, all right, it's campaign time. Cross your fingers. Moreover, Luka Doncic's arrival has completely changed the Lakers' offensive dynamic. Reedick recently pointed out that the team's strategy now revolves around Luka, who has become the primary playmaker. This new role for Luka also allows LeBron James and Austin Reeves to focus on other aspects of their game, creating more opportunities for Hachimura to shine as a crucial supporting piece. With Luka controlling the pace, ball distribution becomes more fluid, allowing players like Rui to focus on what they do best, finishing plays and being a constant perimeter threat. This is a real asset for the Lakers, who, with this new system, can create mismatches and dominate the game in all areas. And we can't ignore the physical impact that the trio of LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Rui Hachimura has on opposing teams. Bill Simmons, on his podcast, emphasized that the Los Angeles Lakers are one of the most physical and imposing teams in the league, putting them in a unique position to intimidate any opponent. When you have LeBron, Luka, and Rui together, you have a combination of size and strength that is unbeatable. These guys are literally almost 800 pounds of pure physical presence. This recognition from Simmons reflects a simple truth. The Lakers have all the necessary tools to become champions. Now, with Rui Hachimura becoming a key piece of this puzzle, the team is more complete than ever. Hachimura's performance also serves as an example of how player development can be crucial to a franchise's success. Often, the Lakers tend to acquire established stars through trades or free agency. However, Rui Hachimura's case demonstrates how investing in young talent and giving them space to grow can be equally valuable. As Rui Hachimura continues to evolve, the Lakers must also reflect on his long-term role. Will he become an emerging star the franchise can build around, or will he remain an indispensable supporting player alongside other key figures? With his growth, the answer to this question is becoming increasingly vital to defining the team's future. For Lakers fans, watching Rui Hachimura's development has been an exciting journey. He is becoming one of the team's fan favorites, especially for his ability to rise to the challenges of such a competitive league. He has been a reliable presence on the court, something that is vital for any team aiming for a championship. With his combination of talent, adaptability, and mental resilience, Rui Hachimura is proving that he is not just another player on the roster. He is a key piece in the Lakers' pursuit of success. And as the season progresses, all eyes will be on him to see just how far he can take this team. Hachimura's improvement has also been evident in his shooting efficiency. His three-point percentage has risen significantly this season, making him an even greater threat from beyond the arc. This development has forced opposing teams to respect his outside shot, which in turn creates more space for LeBron and Luka to operate inside. His footwork and mid-range game have also shown considerable growth. Hachimura has developed a reliable pull-up jumper and has improved his ability to finish at the rim through contact. This makes him a more well-rounded offensive weapon, capable of contributing in various ways depending on the situation. Defensively, Rui has embraced his role as a versatile forward who can switch onto multiple positions. His size and strength allow him to guard bigger players in the post, while his agility gives him an advantage against quicker wings. This defensive versatility has been crucial for the Lakers in matchups against elite teams. His rebounding has also been a key factor. Although not traditionally known as a dominant rebounder, Hachimura has shown a willingness to crash the boards, especially in crucial moments. His ability to secure defensive rebounds has helped the Lakers limit second-chance opportunities for opponents. Another aspect of his game that has evolved is his basketball IQ. Rui is making smarter decisions with the ball, recognizing when to attack, pass, or take a shot. His improved court awareness has led to better shot selection and fewer turnovers. Hachimura's chemistry with his teammates has also been a major factor in his success. His ability to move without the ball and find open spaces makes him an ideal fit alongside playmakers like Luka and LeBron. The trust between them has been evident in their passing and overall offensive flow. Coach Darvin Ham has repeatedly praised Hachimura's work ethic. In practice sessions, Rui has shown a commitment to improving his game, constantly working on his shooting mechanics and defensive positioning. His dedication has translated into significant in-game improvements. The Lakers' coaching staff has also played a role in his development, providing him with more opportunities to showcase his skills. By giving him increased minutes and more responsibility, they have allowed him to grow into a key contributor. The question remains, can Rui Hachimura sustain this level of play throughout the season and into the playoffs? The Lakers will need him to maintain his high performance if they want to make a deep postseason run. The Lakers' defensive numbers are key. Simmons pointed out that the Lakers have essentially built a team where, at all times, one of Luka or LeBron is on the floor, ensuring an elite playmaker is always running the offense. He noted that having two of the most intelligent offensive players eliminates the kind of dead periods other teams suffer when their stars sit. Simmons believes this is why the Lakers have been so dominant in games where they play with physicality, such as their recent blowout win over the Celtics. The Lakers currently sit fourth in the Western Conference with a 34-21 record, steadily climbing the standings since acquiring Luka Doncic. With their combination of size, skill, and defense, they are proving to be far more than just a team. While some may see Simmons' praise as a subtle attempt at a reverse jinx, the reality is that the Lakers are emerging as one of the most dangerous teams heading into the postseason.